This past year was a challenging one for Florida's local government leaders. COVID's impact continued to be felt in every community. But with challenges came opportunities to innovate and create new ways to provide for our communities. Cities are still being asked to go above and beyond to help support their residents and businesses and respond to their needs. And what a response it's been. Whether it was setting up COVID testing and vaccination sites, providing utility payment help, rent and mortgage assistance, or establishing food banks, Florida's 411 cities, towns, and villages continued to help and protect their residents. And the Florida League of Cities was proud to be with you in supporting your efforts. The League's different departments all helped play an important role in ensuring our members had the resources, tools, and assistance they needed to be successful. Whether it was establishing a comprehensive one-stop shop COVID recovery and resources webpage, providing virtual avenues for the sharing of best practices, and hearing from strategic partners, encouraging the next generation of civic leaders or advocating on important issues in the state legislature, the League values its partnership with our members, and we look forward to continuing to support into the future.
Our initiative was called, or is called, Building Stronger Cities, organizing, empowering, and delivering. Organizing them so they will know where to go to find information and how to participate. Empowering them because they need the knowledge of what's going on in Tallahassee, what's going on around them, that they need to participate. And delivering is delivering that message to those legislators in Tallahassee, in Washington, and even at the local level. These are the needs of our communities. I've been working in public service for a long, long time. I first started when I joined the United States Marines. Later on, even though I did the private sector for about 3 or 4 years, I joined the Orlando Police Department. And during all those years, and even as a commissioner, when I was elected commissioner, I have found one constant problem wherever I go, and it's the lack of information, the lack of knowledge about government, the lack of knowledge about how things get done. And I think people get too wrapped up on their daily lives, and they forget that this is one of the most important things that they need to know about is government, because it affects them directly. That's what really motivated me to start this initiative, to really empower people with the knowledge of how to get involved and how to learn about the issues that are being dealt with at the Florida legislature. It's been one of my overall experience as a president. It's been one of the most wonderful experiences I ever had in my whole life. Being able to reach so many people and being able to convey a strong message, not only of unity, but empowering people with the knowledge of government and how to participate in government. To me, that's really something. That's really our job as local legislators, as local municipal officials, local representative. We have to continually embrace our communities in the sense of talking to them and keeping them abreast of what's going on at all levels, state, federal level, our local level, to keep them informed. As Thomas Jefferson would say, when the people are well informed, you can trust them with the government.
What a wild and strange 2021 legislative session it was. From blocked off House and Senate chambers to testifying blocks away in the Tallahassee Civic Center to having to become experts in virtual advocacy. This session was one that required the League's legislative team to be innovative, strategic, and nimble. The 2021 legislative session was highlighted by a major triumph for Florida cities with the signing into law of Senate Bill 50 on sales tax fairness, an FLC legislative priority that levels the playing field for local businesses in our communities with their online competitors. While the challenges of this session made the job of our lobbying team much harder, it reinforced how important our members are to protecting home rule. Your voices are what drives change. Member and citizen advocacy efforts alongside our lobbying team help significantly reduce the impact of harmful legislation affecting municipal government. Together, we made a significant difference in this session. Relationships and principles such as getting to know your legislators and making sure they know your city well led to much of our collective success. And thank you specifically to our Advocacy and Policy Committee members and our record 135 Home Rule heroes, all of whom committed countless hours to ensure that local voices continue to make local choices. FLC's connection to and support of Florida cities doesn't end with advocacy. The League's FLC University remains the premier educational program for municipal officials in the state, providing city officials with tools, educational programs, resources, and best practices. FLC University helps our members solve the wide range of problems they face each day. This year, our popular FL City Strong webinar series celebrated its one-year anniversary. This monthly series remains the go-to source for local officials looking for the latest on issues impacting municipal government. FLC University also launched its new online orientation class for newly elected officials. They continued hosting their Institute for Elected Municipal Officials and Leadership Academy programs, and capped it all with an education and ethics class featuring more than 1,000 participants. The League's insurance and financial services also continued to provide unparalleled support to our members. For more than 40 years, the Florida Municipal Insurance Trust remains the most trusted and respected name in the industry. Providing coverage to now more than 60% of the municipalities in Florida, FMIT's offerings include everything from liability insurance to workers' compensation to property insurance and more. Their services also help members safeguard first responders, protect city vehicles, ensure members' property and liability exposure is secure, protect city employees injured on the job, and working with employees on living healthy lives through its innovative Hometown Health program. With 530 members, $200 million in surplus, and $500 million in assets, FMIT remains the largest insurance provider to municipalities in the state and continues to provide superior financial strength to our members. The League's financial services continue to grow and are helping to protect each city's future and those of their employees. The Florida Municipal Investment Trust reached $1.8 billion in assets this year, the highest ending balance in its history, and remains an innovative solution for any city's financial needs. The Florida Municipal Pension Trust Fund's success continued this past year, reaching a balance of more than $1 billion, the highest in its history, featuring more than 5,000 local government employees from 80 municipalities. The FMPTF remains the #1 source to ensure your employee's future is protected. And the Florida Municipal Loan Council issued more than $35 million in bonds and loans this year alone, contributing to more than $1 billion since the council's inception. The Loan Council is the premier source for financing local projects like capital improvements, renovations, and refinancing of debt.
It was my incredible honor to serve as your Florida League of Cities president. Serving in this role truly makes you appreciate and embrace the wonderful diversity of our great state and give you an even greater understanding of the changing issues that each city faces. I am not sure that we'll see another year like the one we just had, but as difficult and challenging as this year was, my virtual and in-person travels around the state reinforced to me just how innovative, dedicated, and compassionate each of you are in serving your communities. I want to thank each of you for choosing to become a public servant and embracing everything that comes with that honor. Thank you for your unwavering support this year, and thank you for your continued support of the Florida League of Cities.